today we're going to make something called musubi. The first time we had it was last summer. My family and I went to Hawaii, and when we were walking in a lot of the stores they had warmers, and inside the warmers they had something called musubi. And we had it almost every day, and we were there for 2 weeks. So when I came home, got back on my diet, I missed it. I missed it a lot. So I did some research. And there are several recipes out there for how to make musubi. But I figured out how to make it and actually make it taste like the ones that you would buy in the warmers. And this is how we do it. There is something in the musubi that makes it taste sweet. It's a Mirin sauce. The Mirin sauce is the base of what makes the rice somewhat sticky. It gives it a little bit of a brown color. So that's what we're gonna start with, because that, if you're not gonna make the mirin, then it's not gonna taste like the musubi you would get in Hawaii. So step 1, 2 tablespoons of water. Next, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. You can use white vinegar, you can use apple cider vinegar. And lastly, 2 tablespoons of allulose. Mirin is a very sweet sauce. I have a really cute mini whisk. I'm gonna mix it up. Now, this is non-alcoholic Mirin sauce. The Mirin sauces usually call for some type of alcohol base, but we just use vinegar. So, to make it the musubi sauce, we have to add 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. You need equal parts Mirin sauce to soy. This is just very simple to make, but without it, you will not make the rice taste right. I'm gonna mix this up. Okay, the next step is musubi. The meat is actually Spam. Okay, so I got some Spam from Costco. Got it in a big container. Take the Spam, cut it into 6 about 1/4 inch slices, maybe a little bit thicker. So we actually got 7 slices out of this Spam. The next step, musubi has rice in it. Now on keto, we know that we can't have rice, or at least we can't have much at all. So, and it needs to be a sticky rice alternative. So I get this from Costco. This is cauliflower rice, okay? This is a shelf-stable cauliflower rice. This is not in the refrigerator department. They look just like this. We need 2 packets for every 1 container of Spam. Okay, to the rice, we need to add 1/4 of a cup of the sweet Mirin sauce that we just made. And we need 2 tablespoons of butter in the rice. I'm gonna have the stovetop on about medium. So my number will be at 6. I'm gonna move this up to my flat skillet down. Okay, on this flat skillet, we're going to fry the Spam. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna take about a tablespoon and put the Spam on top of it. I'm sorry if it's too loud. Then I'm going to pour the rest of the sauce on top of this Spam. Now I have this setting on 5, a little bit below medium. And I have the rice up here still set on 6. So while these things are cooking, while the rice and the Spam are cooking up, I need to wash out the Spam container, because in order to mold the musubi and make it look just right, we need this container. So I'm gonna wash it. I think it's about time to flip. Okay, I'm gonna turn the rice up a little bit. I want it to cook a little bit better. The Spam is browning, it's looking beautiful. One more food ingredient that we need is seaweed. So musubi is wrapped in seaweed. Costco again. What would I do without Costco? I don't know, we would starve. They have organic seaweed. This seaweed will go at the bottom and at the top to wrap around the musubi. So this is in sheets, it's perfect. Here's the fun part. We have to have plastic wrap. So I'm gonna grab my plastic wrap. I'm gonna move my camera so that you can see exactly what I'm doing a little bit better. We need about 1.5 feet of plastic wrap per musubi. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna stick it in here. Okay, step 1. We need 1 slice of seaweed, 1 Spam, tablespoon. Going to put 2 tablespoons of the cauliflower rice. I'm going to pat it down. You do want to pat it down well. Okay. Pull it out. Take the second piece of seaweed, wrap it, then close it up, fold it, and set it aside. Okay, that is it. That is how you make Hawaiian musubi. And I keep them wrapped, put them in the fridge. We warm them up. They usually don't last for a few days because we eat them usually in the first day, but they've been fine in the fridge for at least 2 or 3 days. These are wonderful. They're the best snack if you're just hungry and you have to have something, but you need more than a celery stick. These are wonderful because you have your vegetable, you have your cruciferous vegetable, you have the cauliflower, you have seaweed, which is incredibly healthy. Spam is not the healthiest thing in the world, but when you're talking carbs, I dropped it. That was an accident. But the wraps is totally fine. These are wonderful. Thank you for watching. I hope you try it, and I hope that you all have a blessed day.